Aloha, what's up everybody? I'm JayDreamerZ and welcome to Truth and Chill. This is just an episode laid back where I talk to everybody in the chat. I'm going to put some comments up here on the screen. I totally messed it up earlier. I'll explain that in just a second. But first, let me pop out my chat. Kudos to everybody who found the new live stream where I am now instead of the old one. Thank you very much, technology. Let's see. I was talking for days on that other live stream. In short, the computer set up 2 live streams for me. I don't know why. So, yeah, I was live streaming to myself, basically. So anyways, let me get this chat set up here so I can put your comments up on the screen. I was working on Truth in Movies, which is going to be Independence Day, by the way. That's why I'm not going to do it tonight, because there's too much. There's way too many rabbit holes, way too much stuff to cover. So tomorrow night, we're going to have an epic Truth in Movies covering the original Independence Day from 1996, I think it was. But let me get you guys' chats put up here. All right, that looks good. Robin Hamies says, "Hey, Dreamers, I sent a donation right before whatever happened." Oh, yes, I did get that. Thank you. In the other chat, I did. Thank you so very much. I saw it was $20. I did say thank you in the other live stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much, Robin. That was very kind of you. Mary Jones is in the chat. What's up, Mary Jones? Sweet Asylum. Good to see you. Logan, what's up, dude? Aloha. Oh, cool. What do they call that? The pirates. What do they call the pirate thingies? The Straw Hat Club pirates. Tony Murray, help man, help, or help man. All I can say is Perry County, Shawnee, Ohio. Perry County, Shawnee, Ohio. Please help God's people, God's people. Alrighty. Okay. Chloe's Crystals. What's up, Chloe's Crystals? Blessings back to Trish Clark. Carrie Richardson, good to see you. Sweet Asylum. Started your phone. Nah, it was my bad. It was totally my bad. Joshua Dumas. What's up, Joshua? Son of David, good to see you. Maddie Ice, what's up? Are you the same Maddie Ice that I used to talk to a long time ago? That had a YouTube channel? Over on the East Coast? I don't know if you're the same dude. I don't know. You might be somebody else. Elena, what's up, Elena? Kimberly, good to see you. Butter Starks, what's up? McCulloch. Robin, oh, what's up? Sign Digger. Much love, all sinners. Please repent. Ask God to forgive you of all sin. Oh, bro, you're way wrong. I'm just going to let you know right now. You're off on that one. Okay, I'm not a sinner, and most of the people in this chat are also not sinners. All right, so let me help you out with that. People who are sinners are people who are actively engaged in the act of sinning, which is the transgression of the law. Purposeful, knowledgeable transgression of the law. So, yeah, we're good. You might want to bring that to, some sinful channel or something. Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Edgar Anderson says, "Do you think this generation of souls witnessed previous plasma apocalypses?" I do believe that they witnessed a type, not so much the entire sky opening up. I think that the inner earth goes through depressurization events, and we see that up here, and it manifests up here as cataclysms. Not so much the apocalypses and the sky opening up. I differentiate between the two. When the inner earth depressurizes, it releases all of that pressure and in the form of gas up into our world. And all kinds of strange things happen. There's a low pressure system the world across. There's strange lights that are seen in the sky. The electricity tends to increase at those times. So yes, that's a type of apocalyptic event, I guess you could say. Or specifically, it's a cataclysm, or a cataclysmic event, or world-changing event, etc. But I don't think those are the apocalypse, though. I think the last apocalypse was when the ocean was introduced. Let's see. I'm here and still live and breathe. Good to see you, Joseph. Greetings from Sweden. What's up, Sweden? Good to see you. Have I covered iPet Goat 2? I have. Yes, I have. We can cover it again sometime, too. There's always new things to find in that video. What else? Difference between study and practice is huge. I agree. Thank you for your help, Kimberly. Appreciate you. Good day to you, Gen X. Good to see you. What's the topic? Good question. Topic is whatever you guys really want to talk about. I'm just doing this for you guys because I know a lot of people are used to seeing me on Sunday nights, and I was going to do truth in movies, but I'm not quite done with it. I'm less than halfway through Independence Day, and there's just too much. There was too much for me to finish in time. I've been working on it all morning or all day, really. So we're going to do that one tomorrow night. So tonight's topic is sort of potpourri, whatever you guys want to talk about. There's all kinds of weird stuff happening from Iran and, Iran just getting bombed and blown out of the water. There's a lot of stuff for our upcoming Omens episode. I was saying on the other live stream that I just started, someone recommended that I watch the show Paradise, and I've just started watching this show. Oh my God. It was super boring for most of the first episode, but right at the end, right when I was about to give up on it, they hooked me. They got me. They showed some crazy stuff right at the end, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta watch this show. Lots of like post-apocalyptic stuff happening. A lot of, elite making underground bunkers and stuff for the apocalypse, stuff like that. Edgar, what's up, Edgar Anderson? Good to see you. Good to have you. Yeah, let's try this again. I messed up that last one. It's not me, it's technology. Okay, can we just blame it on technology? I would love that, because it is technology's fault. And time is speeding up right now, too. I was talking about that on the other live stream. Time is speeding up. I've experienced it. I could care less if anybody agrees, if they experience it, if they don't. It's not time is speeding up for me either. It's not like my own personal little, yeah, sometimes it feels like it's speeding up. Ha, 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 ha. No, timekeeping, the clocks are going faster. They're speeding up. And it blows my mind that this is on the news every day. It's already sunset. It's past sunset. It's nighttime. It shouldn't be. Most of this day has flown past. However you say it. It's gone. Time should not be going this fast. It's messed up. I got something in my P.O. box too. I went and checked the mail. I have a package or something in my P.O. box. I'm excited to check that. What is? Yeah, time is speeding up, man. The clocks, they're all speeding up. It's the shortening of days. I really don't care if anybody agrees with that or disagrees with that. I mean, I think it's cool if people can relate, and I'd love to hear about it. But, used to be Matthew Nixon. Oh, okay. Anyways, time's speeding up, dude. That's a huge omen of the apocalypse. People always ask me, what are the omens? What are the omens? There's about 10,000 omens, but there's major omens and lesser omens, right? There's a whole spectrum of omens. I mean, literally everything is an omen or can be seen as an omen. But one of the major ones is time speeding up, and time is speeding up. I'm verifying it, and I'm letting you know that's my experience personally. I don't feel like it's speeding up. It's not because I'm older. It's not because I'm busy. It's not because of any of that crap that people are always saying, especially on these other YouTube channels that are working for the man and trying to minimize time speeding up, trying to make excuse for it, trying to convince you time's not really speeding up, but they'll put that in their thumbnail. They want you to click on it because time's speeding up and you're trying to figure out why. So you click on those thinking they're going to provide you some answers, and they don't. And they'll always come back to bull crap. They'll make up stuff. They'll say, oh, it's not really speeding up. It's just this. It just feels like it's just this. And they'll make all the shame on those channels, man. Shame on them for clickbaiting you, for tricking you, for preying upon your desire for truth seeking and trying to get to the bottom and figure this crap out. Shame on every single one of those channels. Make me sick. Sorry. I don't mean to be super negative. Let me jump back in the chat. I have a little extra energy just because I'm nervous because I screwed up that first live stream. I don't like that. I'm way behind on a lot of work. I've got lots of news, by the way. Exciting, mind-blowing, holy cow kind of news. But they're kind of secret for now. I'm not ready to tell you guys what the news is yet. But I think a lot of people are going to really like the news. Two things. One is a big fat deal. The other one's kind of cool. But it's my own little thing, a project I'm working on. All right, let me jump back in the chat. So yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. Got Joseph Dockett who says, let's take a look at Trump and 88. The whole connection from 1988 opera is roast and trans for everyone like Laura T. I understood half of what you just said, and I barely kind of understand the rest. I'm not sure what you're saying. Take a look at Trump and 88. I'm lost. I have no idea. I'm sure there's some kind of 88 connection with Trump. That's super awesome. Feel free to share. Feel free to share in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Sarah Hostcotter says, my 12-year-old and 9-year-old are the size of what I remember. Yes, I know. Mine too. My 10-year-old looks like he should be 7. He's about the size of a 7-year-old, or what used to be considered a 7-year-old. It's crazy. However, I will say this, because I've had a lot of naysayers whenever I do my time is speeding up videos. You know, random regular sleepwalkers like stumble their way over to my channel and they're like, time's not speeding up. How do you explain? Because I tell them, like, if you look at pictures of younger people today, like let's say somebody who's 18 versus someone who was 18 50 years ago. The 50 years ago 18-year-old looks like they're 25 or 27 or something. You know, they look older back then because their years were longer back then. They weren't really 18 compared to our years. They're probably actually 6 or something. But people will say, oh yeah, how do you explain how people are growing taller? You know, like the younger kids are actually taller and stuff. That's because of the release of oxygen from the ocean. The ocean is releasing massive amounts of oxygen as it gets hotter and hotter, and all that oxygen contributes to gigantic growth. Let's see. Let me jump back in the chat. Man, I had it. That Hershey bar is kicking in. Oh, Hershey bar. Let's see what else. Is this why a person can stay up for days? That's a part of it. It's hard. I don't know. The quickening of time has a huge effect on your metabolism and your, what do you call it? Like when you're in your circadian rhythm, right? It kind of messes it up because you're used to going to sleep and waking up at a certain time, but because time is speeding up, you know, where you used to be a morning person, now you're more of a night owl or vice versa and stuff like that. People are sleeping less these days. If they're sticking to their alarm clocks, they're not getting as much sleep as they used to. But there's a lot of energy lacking in the world today. Let's see. From being on the interwebs. Feels like 18-hour days. I totally agree with that. That sounds perfect, actually. 18 hours, not 24. Not at all. Yeah, time is going by so fast. It isn't. I don't know what that means. Birds have been chirping at 2 in the morning. I just got a text message. Let me turn off my notifications. All right. Perception of time is influenced by modern tech. Constant LED and sound stimulation is unnatural. I hear you. I hear you. I personally think that time is speeding up because the luminaries are actually speeding up. But I can agree that a lot of things, you know, don't help out with that. What are my thoughts on Jim Carrey? I'm not convinced that's Jim Carrey. I'll be talking about that a bunch tomorrow. But yeah, there's no damn way that's Jim Carrey, man. I think that they clone people underground. That's what I think. I think they got huge underground cloning facilities. I think the technology is advanced. I think they lied to all of you, all of us, a long time ago in the 80s when they cloned Dolly the sheep or whatever, and they're telling you, oh, we'll never do that with humans. Let's make it illegal. Yeah, let's not clone humans or whatever. Why not? Why wasn't that put to a vote? What's going on? You know, like I don't trust that they're not cloning people. I'm pretty sure they're cloning people. Let's see. I'm way back in the chat. Sorry. Ray says, I have you on my phone, but not on YouTube. No idea what that means. All right, buddy. What else? See you later. Yeah, I know Jim Carrey does not look or sound the same. Not at all. Totally different demeanor. Everything's different. And he just looks messed up, dude. I feel like I can't get enough sleep. Sarah Smith says, JayDreamerZ, I just left your other presentation. You said you are live on another channel. I found you. Yeah. My own channel, I guess. On a different one. Yeah, it feels like winter went by in the blink of an eye. Yeah, we barely even had a winter. Winter was like a couple days of like a blizzard in some places, and then that's it. Hashtag fake Jim Carrey. I know, it's insane. It's insane. I found so many good Jim Carrey connections. Tomorrow night, you guys are gonna probably be kind of mind blown. Maybe when they use their time machines, it messes with their age. Maybe. I don't personally really believe in time machines or time travel per se. But I get it. It's a popular concept. I saw your Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs post. Why is it that all these Mandela effects have to do with brands and advertising? Personally, that's a good question. I believe that these Mandela effects are some kind of messages. That's what I personally believe. Some other people out there believe that too. Talked with C3PO's Golden Calf, other YouTube channel. He's been on a guest of mine. He does amazing work. And him and I have talked about what we call the message in me, or the Mandela effect. The message in the Mandela effect. I personally feel that everything that's being affected is like, you could look at it like it's a hieroglyph, and when you put them all together, it starts to create a sort of a message to us. That's how I feel about it. What else we got? Butter Starks. Oh, retracted the message. I wish they would take away that whole message retracting ability from you guys. That bugs the crap out of my sense of curiosity. Can't stand it at all. Like, I hate it when people retract messages. That's as bad as, I don't know. Anyways, nothing against, anybody. I'm just, the world is strange. Moonbeam Benjamin says the world is so strange now. Welcome to the strange world. Strange place, weird place. Speaking of strange world, hey, did you know I'm coming up on 107,000 subscribers? And I'm not sure, let me check, but I think that might be as many as like Mark Sargent, who is like, a big deal in like the flat earth community. Let's see. Sargent, boom. So it's an honor, really, is what I'm saying. Oh, we're tied right now. How cool. That's pretty cool, because he was, he's somebody I used to watch, back in the day all the time. Him and Patricia Steer, little show they had. Not all the time, but, when I was researching Flat Earth, I was on his channel, along with others. Eric Dubay. What's that cocky, stuck-up dude from Hollywood's name? Blonde hair. I used to watch him too. I'm not talking trash. I'm just, he knows he's cocky. The dude who used to work for NASA. I forgot that dude's name. I like all the OG flat earthers, but I feel like a lot of them really got stuck, dude. It's so sad for me. I feel like a lot of them just got stuck. Like, God, that was such a gateway to move on to bigger and better subjects and topics and questions and implications and stuff. And just, man, so many people. I'm not calling anybody out specifically. I'm just saying there was a lot of potential there for them to really grow beyond going, but a lot of people dug themselves out of one hole just to fall right back into another one. Butter Stark says, Jay, have you heard of the verse in Joshua that says God stopped the sun and the moon so they could win their battle? I have many times. I've probably read that story 50 times at least. But that's a good point. So the sun stopped in the sky, and the sun is going to stop again in the sky in the very near future. So for those of you who are watching, I'm dead serious when I share revelations, information, research, and feelings I have about the apocalypse. Okay? Don't get it twisted because I'm wearing a hoodie and sunglasses and rock a backwards hat. Dead serious. Research is real. Information is real. The history is real. Prophecies are real. And even my intuition, can hit home sometimes. All channels, all people, everywhere, I'd say that they have like a certain percentage of the truth or whatever. That's up to you. I'm not going to talk about my own or whatever. But I will tell you the sun's going to stop again. And when it does, it's not going to be good because the sun's going to turn blue, get hotter and hotter. It's going to get lower and lower. It's going to burn the earth, and it's going to stop over the North Pole for a short time, and then it will disappear, and the apocalypse will come. What else? Let's see. 1965, Gen X says, my opinion, time speed up, maybe. Overlapping universe, also possible, maintaining some confusion. Theory. Man. Oh, your theory is that time, like the multiverse is overlapping. Oh, that's innovative. I like that. Robin's about to eat. Enjoy your food. Katie, what's up, Katie? Says our bodies as organs are shifting and changing. Yum to the chocolate. We will be more breatharians. Yeah, I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people were more breatharian back during the Dark Ages, which explains why they had no toilets. There was almost no record of toilets, bathrooms, even sleeping chambers in many of the old world castles and cathedrals and things of that nature. I don't think they went poop. I'll just be straight up about that. I'm quite certain most of them did not poop because they did not eat physical food because they were so energized all the time. Christopher Reeves in Superman 1, he was like 24 years old. I agree. I know, right? Look at the, hold up. Let's bring that up. I'm gonna do some screen sharing. Christopher, I'm gonna show you guys the time speeding up things here. Christopher Reeve. And that's a Mandela effect too, because I know his name was Reeves, how you just spelled it, and now it's no S. There's no S in there, which is crazy because the S literally is his emblem, and the S is gone. If that's not a hieroglyph from above, you know, a message from above. Hold up. Let me bust this out. Where's Superman? Let me find Superman here. We're just going to go down some rabbit holes tonight. Man, I can't believe he got, like, broke his back or what. What are the odds of that? All right, let's look him up here. Bam. Oh, Facebook. I hate it when they put all these Facebook and Instagram pictures on the internet because they're all blurry. And they do that on purpose. Like, I wish I could just filter out blurry ass, excuse my language, Facebook pictures. They make it so you have to go to Facebook to actually have the picture coming. All right, boom. Christopher Reeve. Now let's look up the new Superman. New Superman age. Images. Jeez, I got the weirdest dudes playing Superman. Oh, let's pick the popular guy. Okay, cool. An image. Now let's compare the two. Okay. I'm gonna share it. Hold on, give me a second. So much to do. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. Isn't that amazing? Unable to connect to the chat. Please try again. Isn't that amazing? Hold on, let me fix whatever's going on here. Are we even live anymore? You never know. Technology is completely unreliable these days. I don't know. Oh, I think we are. But let me pop out this new chat all over again. All right. Feeling sensitive today. All right, hold on. Let me do this. I gotta pop this all. I gotta put this all back in. Technology just fails and nobody cares. There's no customer service. There's no phone numbers anymore. Back in the 80s, a phone number, you could get a human that would pick up the phone immediately. And if they were busy, you'd hear a busy signal and then you'd have to call back. It was as simple as that. You call, they say, hey, thanks for calling whatever store or whatever tech support or whatever. How can I help you? They wouldn't put a robot on. There would be no answer machine saying, para español, marque nueve. Beep. Thank you. Please listen closely as our options have changed. For whatever, you know what I mean? Like all that garbage and hoops. And then you got to press another number. And then it's like voice operated and then it's listening to you. So if you have the radio on or somebody sneezes or something, it goes, I'm sorry, we didn't understand you. main menu, and it starts all over again, and all this crap, this hell of customer service these days. It's the season of Satan, people. It is the devil's world right now. I don't care if you believe in a devil or a Satan or whatever. I'm just using that because it's the most popular negative entity I can think of. It's an evil world right now. Good news is it's bound to change. It's the law of cycles and rhythms. Things come and they go. So if the devil's in charge, it's going to lead up to a crescendo and the devil will lose power, or Satan, or however you want to see it, okay? The negative time will be replaced by a positive time. That's what we look forward to. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Chat. Still live. For me, it did buffer a little bit. I know customer service, right? I don't have customer service. Nobody does. Nobody. Nobody! All right, hold on. Let me share my screen here. What was it? Bam! Here we go. One? Oh, that's Tomorrow's Truth in Movies. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. That one? Oh. Is that one? Oh. Is that one? No. How many chats do I have open? Let me try this again. Hold on. Screen share. Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay, sweet. So, Christopher Reeves, boom, the original Superman versus this dude. Don't worry about the comic book, okay? But just look at the two. Who looks older? Just real quick, type it in the chat. Who do you think looks older? Just, going off the top. Here's Christopher Reeve. Here's the modern Superman dude. Which one looks older? Reeves or modern? I don't know the dude's name. Dimple Chin. They both have. Which one looks older? The old Superman? That gets confusing, huh? Anyways, let me jump in the chat and see what you guys are saying here. Where's my chat? I got two chats on my screen right now. One. New one is here. All right, let me jump back into the chat with you guys, and I'll put Superman back up here. Here's the new Superman. Does he look older to you than Christopher Reeves or younger? What do you guys think? All right, let me jump into the chat and see what's going on. Empress says second one looks older. Or White says the second one. Carmen Smith-Studer says the second one. Daily Dose thinks that Reeves looks older. Henry Cavill, that's his name. Henry Cavill, okay. That is really his name. The new dude looks older, okay. The new Superman, a lot of people think the new Superman looks older. Christopher Reeve had good skin. This is a photoshopped picture. I mean, I could pull up a regular picture of Superman. Here, let's just pull up a regular one. Find a good one. The internet's flooded with crap pictures. Is this a normal one? Yeah, that's a normal one. Boom. So here you go. Here's the, let me scooch it over. There are the two. That's the old Christopher Reeves, regular Superman. Let me get rid of that one. That one's photoshopped. And here's the new one. Still, to me personally, Christopher Reeve looks way younger than the new Superman does. That's me. Okay? That's what I believe. That's how it appears to me, just off the top, being super judgmental. Commander Hector, I'm doing good. So what's the point of showing you the Superman pictures? It is because, what was that dude's name? Henry something? Superman, Henry Cavill. Age during filming. See what it says. Comment pulled down. How old was he when they were filming? He was 28 when they made Man of Steel, when he first started to make Man of Steel. Now, let's ask. Christopher Reeve. without an S for some reason. He was 25. Christopher Reeve, younger. I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce now. I forgot my point. Anyways, time speeding up. Where is it? I had a good comparison. But let me just take the. I got too much. I'm working with too much stuff, and it's messing with my head here. There we go. All right, now let me jump back in the chat. Sarah Hoskotter says, question, have you watched anything from Kay Podge? Yeah, I invited her to be a guest on my channel too. I want to hear more about her eye in the sky experiences. She jumped onto the eye in the sky. She heard about the eye in the sky or saw it or something. And she's made some pretty cool videos about the eye in the sky. I really think the two of you could converse a lot. Yes. Yeah. If you, I don't know if you guys can reach her. I tried email her, but I don't think I got a response yet. Let's see. Nope. No response yet. I'm sure she, she probably might not even get it. Got a lot of followers on the other platforms and stuff. But yeah, that'd be cool. I would love to have her as a guest during my cryptic collab episodes. All right, let me jump back in. We got Jeeps. What's up, Jeeps? Good to see you. What else? There's an even newer Superman. Oh, maybe that's the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the newer one. I can't keep up with all the different Supermans. Yeah, what's the new Superman dude's name? Let's look him up. That's the one I was talking about. Jim Caviezel, Passion of Christ, bro, is Superman. I don't think he is. Is he really? Has he played Superman? Maybe he has. I don't recall though. I do think the age, agree yet feel, lighting has a huge role as the glow, hard to explain. Superman in the North, House of L is there. Totally agree with that. Yeah. Oh, do you know that's another change too? Is they stuck the new Superman, which is this whack, weird Superman. They're all getting worse as time goes forward. Every one of these Supermen is going to get. Like they got Superwoman literally stumbles into the scene drunk. Nice one. Anyways, yeah, Superman, his Fortress of Solitude used to be at the North Pole. In the new movie, it's in Antarctica. They put it as far away as you can get. What else? Let's see, we are all getting superpowers soon. I keep hearing this. Where do you keep hearing that? I've said that many times. And then, that is true. I don't know about the word soon. Like how soon is that? That all depends. But yes, there will come a time when survivors of the upcoming cataclysm will inherit superpowers. Or even if we have like a large Carrington event type of a situation, like I said, the atmosphere becomes electrically charged once more. Yes, many people will get superpowers effectively, certain types of superpowers. The strongest is after the plasma apocalypse. I mean, that will be straight up out of comic books and stuff. But yes, many people will get superpowers. What else? Jumping in the chat. Find you. Yeah, everything's speeding up. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like Kay Podge. I just want to talk to her about the eye in the sky and Noah's Ark in the sky and anything in the sky really. And the firmament. That would be a sweet conversation. On my segments where I have guests, I like to focus on like, where we vibe with things and their areas of expertise. I think that's a good way to talk with guests. I don't really want to talk too much about like, differences that people have, but I like to find out what we vibe with and what their personal areas of expertise or research is, so that we can share that and get the information out. Oh, yeah. Jeeps makes a good point about time speeding up. He says, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Sorry. Jeep says, I saw a reel on Instagram of a 1960s footage of a stopwatch taking 15 seconds next to today's stopwatch, with the current stopwatch was quicker. I've seen 3 different versions of that. I saw like an old NASA film or some sort of, looks like a space agency film from Russia or something, where it was showing that clock and it was slower. I saw the grandfather clock one, and I think I saw that one too. Where all these older clocks, if people had footage of clocks from a long time ago, they're timing it against clocks from today, and the older clocks are slower. It's a good one. Kimberly says, I left her 2 messages asking her to reach out to you. Sweet. Oh, thank you. Have I done a Winter Olympics ceremony decode? No, not really. I don't watch the Olympics. I'm not really interested in it at all. I think it's stupid and dumb. And I already know, it's satanic every year or every 4 years, or all those sporting events. They're all the same to me. Like, there's nothing really new there for me personally. Maybe for you guys. I know a lot of people are interested in that stuff, Plus, I don't even know where to look for it. They make it impossible to find that stuff. I can't find the ceremonies for the Olympics. Every time they come up, I try to search for it. I can't find it. Nobody just records the ceremony portion and they draw it out over like 15 months, whatever. It's like impossible for me to find. Hey, they have to use 28-year-olds and Reeves was 24. David Corin Sweat. I don't know who that is. I'll have to see her videos. Seems interesting. Yep. 2 is old. Reeves was hot. Very good. I mean, yeah, he conveyed, a certain manliness that the other Supermans just don't have. That's how I feel about it. The newer Supermans are pretty gay, in my opinion. I'm excited. Oh, you hear about that? Indeed. Oh, you probably picked up. All right. Anyways, what else we got here? The Sam says, JayDreamerZ, we all have superpowers already. It's called choice. I hear you. That's lovely. That's a nice internal sentiment. And to a degree, to a very, very small degree, I agree with that we kind of have some, small degree of superpowers that are still like a remnant that's left over. But I will say, and I will make the point, whatever kind of superpowers people think they have today or may have today is absolutely nothing in comparison to what is coming, to what once was. Let's see. Alex Rodriguez, what's up, dude? Says, they're saying Trump, the Statue of Liberty, and Elvis and Lucifer is Superman. Or all the same fallen angel. Let me try to figure out what that. So Trump is supposed to be a fallen angel. Statue of Liberty is the same fallen angel as Trump. Elvis is the same fallen angel as the Statue of Liberty and as Trump. And Superman, they're all the same fallen angel. I don't follow the logic there. I've heard similar things running around the gossip mill of the internet, but not really following that logic. I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying it's whoever they are and that kind of stuff. Are there more maps we can explore of the North Mountain? Oh yeah, there's many more. I read that word wrong. I read it without the E right there. I was like, what? Okay. Aether Pliskin is in the chat and says, JayDreamerZ, also, do you think that the time around the Carrington event and the Great Madrid was the last event or just a sample? I believe that the Carrington event was one of the last major outgassing events from the inner Earth. So inner Earth depressurization. So the Earth goes into a huge electromagnetic flux inside the Earth down there. And when it does, it releases massive pockets of gas. And that gas comes up from underneath and, contributes to the energetic field of the surface where we live. And more lights, more ionized gases and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that was probably one of the last major ones, and it's going to happen again soon. I feel like that stuff like that happens maybe every 200 years ish, somewhere around there. And that happens way more frequently than like major, huge cataclysm, major gas releases, or even the sky opening. But yeah, you can expect. I expect that to happen again sometime. Just as I expect them to blow up the moon. If you're new to my channel, I think that the governments of the world are conspiring to blow up the moon. I know they are. Okay? Like, they have admitted they were going to do that. So it's no new thing. And by the moon, I mean the firmament. And therefore, we will see it in the projection of the firmament called the moon. Weren't they tracking the solstice sun along a highway in Mexico and noticed it was moving a little bit each year? Yes, that's correct. Tracked the solstice. They tracked the not just the solstice, but the tropics. It's moving steadily north. Stole decades from us after going to the moon. Yeah, right. Going to the moon thing is so funny. They're never going to go to the moon, ever. I feel like there's either going to be a major incident, with the rocket. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I think the rocket's going to blow up. Sorry, I don't hope it does or anything. I don't want to see loss of life or anything like that, but that's the vibe I'm getting. I feel like that rocket's going to blow up. Okay, I feel like something terrible is going to happen with that mission. One, or I feel like there will be a massive distraction and they won't be able to like complete their mission or whatever. So, for example, war, or rumors of war, or whatever is happening down here on the surface. Or what was the third one? Or they're going to try to trick you using AI, and like they're going to bring back some stuff, or they're going to say, "Oh, the electromagnetic field just scrambled all of our footage," and you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be some highly suspect type things going on. If they do produce any kind of footage of the dark side of the moon or any part of the moon or whatever, either one, it's just going to be, I mean, obviously they're not going to land on it. They even say they're not going to land on it. And you can get up there in the sky closer to the image, closer to the light in the sky. I don't doubt that. I could zoom in on it from here. You know what I mean? So that's possible that they could get closer to projection that we call the moon up there in the sky, and it'll look bigger and be more detailed or whatever. However, I'm not even betting on that. I don't think that they want anyone to really see high resolution images of what it actually is. So I'm betting on, if they do produce any kind of footage, it's probably going to be AI or doctored or real short clips. You know what I mean? But I'm betting on something going wrong. All right. New Schwabenman. 5-leaf clover. Yes, indeed. Yes, that is why the clocks are digital. It's constantly updating. Speed time up. Nobody pays attention to it. Oh, yeah, I haven't really had a lot of time lately to play Fortnite. Hector, I've been super busy lately, and I probably will be for like the next few weeks. When my son's home, I purposefully take some time out to spend time with him. But even lately, yeah, I've just been putting the pedal to the metal with a lot of work I'm doing. What else we got? Can you decode the movie Powder? I could. I don't know. I might if it comes up. I do like Powder. It's classic. Not bad. I'll keep it in mind. Trump is not Elvis. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That's from The Fittest Flat Earther. Lame. I do not watch him. I do not subscribe to him. I think that he honestly gives truth seekers a bad name. I mean, I think I've heard some of his theories and they're just terrible. They're completely illogical. Like, it's just, I've got nothing positive to share about. Yeah. It sucks. I think he's just like taking advantage of people, like the what do you call it? Sensationalism. I think that's what he's doing. Making money, honestly. I think he's just giving you guys entertainment. That's what people want. And then fortunately, it leads a lot of people astray because there's a lot of people out there that get paranoid real easily and just believe the newest conspiracy that they hear on the internet or anything that sounds like it could be true or whatever. It's basically the wizard's first rule. Let's see. I hear we're going to have a pretty amazing red moon on the 3rd. Not sure which one's better. I don't know. I'm not super. I don't know about red moons. I think the only reason the moon would even be red is because of local atmospheric conditions, or if there's an eclipse. Oh, what else? I am back. What's up, Sojo? Have I ever read Jasher Chapter 3? I've read all of Jasher. I've read all of Enoch. 800,000 going north into the snow, lands never to be seen again. I've read all 3 books of Enoch. I've read all of Jasher many times. Jasher is actually my favorite, like, what do you call that? Not pseudepigrapha, but it's like apocryphal book, I guess you could say. That one's really good. It's my favorite. Yeah, I read all about that. However, the 800,000 going north, just because I've read it doesn't mean I have photographic memory. I don't remember the 800,000 going north. That is of it. Let's look that up. Book of Jasher, 800,000 north. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Is it? Can you give me a chapter? That'd be sweet. Oh, chapter 3. You did. Thank you. Hold on. Let me look up chapter 3 real quick. Search chapter 3. Hold up. Book of Jasher, chapter 3. Yeah. How did this escape memory, I wonder? All right. It starts off with Enoch. Talking to God. Gives him instruction to go to a particular place. I wonder if I should just search for 8. I searched for the number 800 and it did not come up. Let me see. What else could I say? North. Let me search for the word north. Did not. So, yep. I don't know. Sorry. Couldn't find it. Let me jump back in the chat. Oh, Louis Martinez, you're super welcome. All right, I'm catching up. I'm just looking for my name in the chat. J Long Mas Bartholomew says, Jay, hey, do you have a chronological timeline on what will happen after Project Anchor? No, I don't have a chronological timeline. But I can tell you what to expect. So Project Anchor is them blowing up the firmament, attempting to like relieve some of the pressure to lessen the effects of the apocalypse. Atmospheric pressure naturally. So what you could expect is for things to weigh a bit less for a short period of time. You can expect low pressure systems the world across. You can expect temperatures to drop. You can expect the winds to kick up. What else? You can expect a lot of storms. You can expect a lot of people acting weird and crazy and probably riots. You can expect the government to implement martial law. Those are just some things off the top of my head that I can. All right, what else we got? Yeah, there've been a lot of delays, right? This just in, the experts that are putting together the rocket to put people on the moon or to the moon has a hydrogen leak. No problem. Just hydrogen. Who cares? Just completely like the most volatile element that there is. Oh, we fixed that. Bring that rocket back. Now what's the problem? Well, now we have a helium leak. That rocket's gonna blow up. I'm not gonna be surprised if it does. All right, what else we got? I'm just looking for my name in the chat. I'm good. Good, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. What else we got? I'm just skimming through here. Oh yeah, I have noticed a lot of channels talking about plasma in many different ways. I'm honored to be a part of it. Thank you very much, everyone who does watch my channel. I have seen my channel lead to inspiration on other people's channels and stuff, and I'm honored, you know, and I'm not one of those people where I'm like, hey, you know, give me credit for everything. Not mine, you know what I mean? The flavor, the paint that I use to paint historic events and information and stuff, that is mine. That's my style, my artistic style. It's my flavor that I bring. You know, so if people ever copy my flavor, then, you know, I do tend to have a problem with that. But if they're just sharing the same information that I'm sharing, then good. High five. I'm glad. It would be good for people to share the plasma apocalypse. What else? Elvis lives in Benton, Arkansas. Oh, the Trump Elvis thing came from a guy called Jurassic Liars on YouTube. He's got a whole thing about Elvis and Trump and Washington State getting blown up this, and Trump getting his head would something. Yep, I don't watch that channel. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. I'm not going to say anything, but let me. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, the dude is live right now. Elvis, the Phoenix, Seattle. Oh. Is he one of those Phoenix people? Might be. Oh, he does not like the fittest flat earther either. Good. Let's see. I'm just looking at his videos here. Oh. He's talking about Elvis and the devil. He's doing some math. It looks like he's into numerology and stuff. Not really into numerology. Excuse me. Yeah, he kind of has a vibe like a Roger from Mud Fossil University vibe. Just the way that he seems like he's, you know, uses things to point to a screen. Just checking it out. Oh, he's got some connection with Elvis and Trump or something. Yeah, that seems to be his deal. Sweet. I get the gist of it, and thank you all very much. Let's move on. What else we got? Septuagint. Oh, are you talking about the Book of Joshua? If you are, then no, it's not. I don't believe it's part of it. We have had the blood moon eclipse coming up in a couple of days. I'm unimpressed with eclipses. The ones that cause apocalyptic events I like. Regular eclipses are boring to me. I really don't care. I mean, I'll check them out. It's happening. I'll go, you know, take a peek or whatever. But I've seen them a million times in my life. The eclipses happen like all the time. If my son's watching, like I could live vicariously through him. I'll be like, oh my God, check it out. But other than that, like I'm on to other things. Got better things to do than stare at the sun or the moon all night. Fitness flat earth is a psyop. What that is. Red moon early on the 3rd, blah, blah, blah. Distraction. Smash the like. Biggest false flag ever is coming soon to an earth near you. Ooh. I wonder what he's talking about. I wonder if he made a video on it. Maybe, huh? Isn't there also an eclipse with the blood moon? Yeah, I don't know. None of them are actual blood moons. I want to see real blood. You know what I mean? I'm really disappointed. Like when it says raining blood, I want it to rain blood. When it says blood moon, I want the moon to look like blood. It doesn't. Stop calling it that. Like, I don't know why they call it that crap. And all this naming the moon every month, I don't like that either. Today's the blue corn moon. Today's the sunflower moon. Today is the Tuskegee Airman moon. And tomorrow's the cumulus cloud moon. And you know what I mean? Like, what is all that about? It's one moon, dude. One kind of moon. And it goes through phases. Right? There's no super moon garbage. Like, because they're naming all these different moons, they're getting you used to that. And the reality is people are not paying attention that these super moons and stuff like that is a problem with the luminaries. They're not supposed to be acting up like this and getting new names and crap. That's just an omen of the apocalypse. Let's see. I'm jumping back in the chat, looking for my name and my name only, because there's a lot of stuff happening in the chat tonight. Oh yeah, my brother is going to do a live stream sometime. I think he told me he'll do one in like 10 years. Just kidding. Sweet Asylum. Oh, nice talking to somebody else. I wish NASA janitor didn't throw away plans to launch the moon. If you put JayDreamerZ, I do see it better. That's correct. I sure do. See how I'm pulling up everything that has a JayDreamerZ in it? My brother says, JayDreamerZ, hey bro, check out the song Madame Guillotine from... Well, I'll make you a deal. You text me the link, I sure will. If you just tell me on a live stream to check it out, I'm going to forget. You already know. McCulloch says, JayDreamerZ, who are your top 3 truthers who have influenced you that you have learned from? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that one. Let me think. Let me go way back. David Icke is probably the first one to pop into my head. He really blew my mind early on. Who else? I can't remember his name, but he's like a Christian preacher guy. And he talks a lot about like dinosaurs not being real. Noah's Ark is like sort of a Midwestern accent. Kent Hovind. Yeah, I liked Kent Hovind. I'm not like saying that, you know, like those were my OG truth seeker people a long time ago. Who else? Oh, I gotta say, what's that dude's name? Hold up. Oh, yeah. I hate it when I'm searching for something on the internet and Google is like, finishes my sentence for me. Oh, William Cooper. So Bill Cooper. Those are probably the first 3 that came to my mind, going way back. Way back. You know, to like yesteryear for me. Those are the first 3 that popped up. I like that question. That was a good question. Solid question. Are you super late? Or super early for next time? Looking for my name in the chat. Jay's going to put me in the corner again. Oh yeah, that's right. I did. I just want to take a moment to say thank you, by the way. Not her personally, but everybody who has shown support. There's a lot of people signed up for my Patreon. I'll be working on the credits all night tonight. I'll be working on like 4 projects tonight. Probably won't go to bed again until like 6 in the morning. A lot of people signed up for my website. I have sent out more book orders this past 2-3 weeks than I ever have in that same amount of time. A lot of people are ordering my books lately. Other things too. So I want to say thanks for all the support. What else we got? I'm looking for my name in the chat right now. Elvis is Pastor Bob and married to Elvis Old. You guys are super into Elvis. Sweet. Let's see. Will there be a moon that will bring the end in Enoch? There sure will. It will be the blue moon. Clear as day on that one. Let's name the moon after Jay, the JayDreamerZ moon. That's nice, but you know, it is going to blow up, and it is. I don't care. That's fine. Sweet. Name it after me. Excuse me. Dude, if they could go to the moon, you already know they would have made like a Pepsi logo out of it or something by now. They would have done something. Okay. Nobody's going to the moon. They're not even going to the firmament. Okay. They can't get up there. If they have figured out the technology to get to the firmament, they're going to blow it up. I'm pretty solid on that. We got Brian on time who says, Brian, my bad. Brian on time says, JayDreamerZ, this blood moon is supposed to happen March 3rd at 3:33 in the morning. This is what makes it so different. I imagine that depends on your time zone. But, no, it doesn't make it any different to me personally, Brian, at all. To me, it's going to be the same boring blood moon that they always have. That's no blood. A blood moon with no blood is a disappointment to me. You know what I mean? Ask my brother. Like, we want the moon cracking open and just dripping and it raining blood everywhere. Like, we're horror movie fans. How are you going to call a blood moon bloody when it's just orange, dusky, or it's just, you know what I mean? Forget that. Oh, I'm not really acting normal. I'm so sorry. How would the normal me act? Maybe I'm a clone. Thank you for pointing that out because you know me so well. Let's ask my brother, who is in the chat right now, if I'm acting normal or abnormal. Brother? Flesh and blood, DNA related younger brother who I've known my entire life? Am I acting normal? Let's ask my relative, shall we? Yeah, William Cooper. Oh, Rob Skiba, he's a good one. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of people that came after those dudes that I mentioned. Rob Skiba definitely is. I had the honor of meeting him for a quick moment in Denver during the Flat Earth Conference. That dude had people trailing behind him. He was that popular. And he had the biggest, best smile. That guy had good energy, man. Of so many truthers, you know, a lot of truthers can just be so negative and down and stuff and just really, really just, I don't know, negative. He was not one. That guy was always smiling. He had good energy. I really liked him. And I didn't go say hi to him or anything just because, you know, I wanted to respect his time. There were a lot of people trying to ask, you know, catch up to him and ask him questions when he's walking back and forth and stuff. Santos, yeah, he deserves a shout out too. You know, he's brought some good stuff to the table. I like his connection to the toroidal field. That was huge for me. The toroidal field Earth and the atom Earth, the atom Earth, all that old school work that he does. What else? Skimming the chat. Scamming the chat. Nice. Scamming the chat. A Pepsi logo. Skimming through the chat. Something about chick. No, I can't. Just looking for my name in the chat. Oh, yeah. Where's my brother? How am I acting? I'm looking for you, bro. Where are you? Where are you? Maybe he's not paying attention. Maybe I don't see his. Oh, here we go. Here's a question. Back ass words weird world. You get the trophy for the most tongue twister sounding freaking screen name. Never forget it. All right, says JayDreamerZ. I don't know your feelings on gematria, but any thoughts on President Donald Trump equaling abomination of desolation? I'll tell you immediately, I don't believe in that at all. Everybody says that every presidency. I don't believe it. I never believed. I bought into it initially back during my Christian days. And I'm like, oh my God, they're right. So-and-so is the devil or whatever. I do not believe that, nor will I ever believe that. And they will say that during the next presidency about whoever becomes president next. I'm not convinced. I don't care about the gematria at all because, like I said, I do believe that gematria is real. It's just that I don't believe the people that use gematria, I don't believe they're properly taught the true gematria. I feel like they're jumping to a lot of conclusions and, you know, just making random connections or forcing things to fit. So I'm not into any of that. But the abomination of desolation to me is the sun. So yeah, that's my honest, thoughts on that since you asked. All right. Where's my bro? Oh, Brian Forrester. I've heard him come up a few times. I think I tried to watch one of his videos, but found him to be kind of boring personally. No offense or anything. I don't really watch his stuff that much. I do see him come up a lot whenever I'm researching like footprints of giants. There's like this iconic picture of him in Africa. That's about all I got for it. Let's see. I heard from a lesbian Jewish literature teacher that chick offensive to. I don't even care if the word chick is offensive to anybody. I'm going to keep saying chick. I'm going to keep saying retarded. I'm going to keep saying psycho and weird and I don't know, whatever 80s, 90s language I was brought up with, I'm going to keep talking like that. And if people don't like it, they can go pound sand for all I care. I'm not going to say unalived. I'm not going to be one of those channels, dude, that goes around changing my vocabulary and who I am and thinking that I'm somehow tricking the algorithm by like coming up with code words and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm going to say it how it should be said. Why would the moon blow up? Good question. There is a firmament above our head. The firmament keeps the pressure into our world, and it causes pressure systems and weather and stuff. The light passes through from the other side from plasma that is spiraling around the firmament, and it projects an image of a portion of the firmament into our sky, and that's the moon that we see. Why would the firmament blow up is the next question. Because if the firmament blows up, you will see the moon in the sky blow up because it's just a projection of the firmament. Why would it blow up? Because I believe the government is going to finish the job. They are going to blow up the moon, as they have already stated. The governments of the world have all agreed they want to blow up the moon on many occasions. They are going to do that, I believe. Even if they don't, it will naturally do that because that building pressure over time needs to be released. There will be a pressure release, which means that the firmament will have to blow up. See that? Moon. All right, what else we got? Where'd you get worst? I don't know what that means. Alcoholic. Corrected a message. I'll bring popcorn. Let's see. How do you blow up a projection or plasma? Good question. Do you believe I just kind of roundabout answered that? Bunch of Thanazoids oozing out of the moon. Yeah, you know what's up. What else we got? Catching up, sorry. Cable Guy. ODD. Oh, yeah. No, ODD inspired me to do my Truth in Movie series. He was my inspiration for that. So yeah, huge shout out to ODD. What else? I actually did hang out with him a few times. Came up here to the Springs too, and we went to like the Garden of the Gods and stuff. Jay, have you listened to any of the new 21 Pilots? Yes. Oh, have you seen the one with the rabbit? The family that gets slaughtered by the freaking dog, and then the hand comes out of the moon? Oh my God. Yeah. 21 Pilots are just, listen, all of these bands, every single one of them, they are not singing to you love songs. They're not talking about their own personal struggles with depression. They're warning you about what is to come and what has already happened before. There may be anomalies, there may be exceptions, but in general, that's why their lyrics sound like riddles. That's why their lyrics are so enigmatic. That's why you don't really know what the song is actually about. You're just guessing. And if you look it up, the internet will guess too. I'm telling you what those songs are about. Oh, did he say I'm never normal? I hope he did. Oh, Jordan Maxwell died? I didn't know that. Sucks. Shout out to Jordan Maxwell. Yeah, where is he? What is your answer, bro? Somebody wants to know if I'm acting normal, or actually somebody has already pointed out, as a matter of fact, that I'm not. What else? Bro, you are acting normal, but let's face it, our normal isn't normal. I know, right? Like, what is normal? What is my normal? You know what I mean? People know how I act if they've been watching for the past 10 years. They know what's normal. This is actually pretty good. Actually, I've got a lot of energy right now. I feel good. So this is, I'd rather feel this way than feel sick and tired and out of energy and stuff like I have for the past 2 months. I named a moon after you. Aw. I'm making some huge moon connections tomorrow when we break down, what do you call it? Independence Day. By the way, if anyone is qualified to decode Independence Day, it is moi. Why? I've seen that movie like 60 times. That was the best movie I've ever seen in a movie theater. That was, to me, that was the crescendo, the apex of going to the movies. Stadium seating had just come out. The whole THX or whatever it's called sound system just came out. Like it was so immersive and so loud you could hear the walls shaking from the freaking theater next to you. You know, at the beginning when it goes, and just like shakes everything, and you're like, I'm in the movie. Ah, wind's blowing you back out of your seat. Man, everyone stood up at the end of Independence Day and applauded. I've never seen that. Just all by themselves. People stood up and freaking cheered that Will Smith and what's his name with the big old bugly eyes? Call that dude? Fly? Jeff Goldblum? Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Saved the world. It was great. I felt the energy. That was a great time. Anyways, I've seen that movie a million times. I love it. I could quote all of it. Aw, thank you so much for that nice compliment. Very kind of you. I'm happy to help. A blue blood moon equip. Oh, blue blood. I see. What else we got? Will you give our band a shameless plug? McCulloch. McCullochs don't do shameless, buddy. Okay? Stand up on your 2 feet. Grab your sword. Charge into my chat and demand that you be. Check out for more information on McCulloch and his band, Josh Gilbert Band. That sounds more Irish, actually. Josh Gilbert Band. Where'd you get your hat, Josh Gilbert? Check out the link in the chat. Boom, you can click right there. All right, what else we got? I meant no disrespect. Ooh, there's drama in the chat. Oh, your picture of you when you were a kid looks just like me when I was a kid. Actually, I had that same haircut. That was the poor person haircut. I don't know what you guys are laughing at, but that's funny. Just the math. Other coincidence. We can use older, blah, blah, blah. Jay, gossip is Trump is the last president. My last president was Bush, actually. I don't know about you guys. That was my last one. So I quit. I fired all the rest of them. So that was the last one for me. You guys are still on presidents? Man. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really care. You know, it doesn't matter to me. It could be, it doesn't matter what the name is to me. For all the hand that is shoved up that puppet's butt and talking to everybody, the same hand. So I hear you though. I've heard, people saying that. We'll find out. Tune in next time. Crystal Dova says, JayDreamerZ, have you heard any of the brand new 21 Pilots? Great. I give it 5 stars. Still looking. How far up are you? Dude, I'm right here. That's where I am currently in the chat. I'm trying to catch up, okay? Oh, you're still a chick. All right, sweet. I like that. Chick is a cool word to use for girls. No, that's how I grew up, okay? What else did I say? I don't know. I can't think of what words we used to use, but I still use or whatever, because I still use them. They're normal to me. But you know what's weird and abnormal to me is like what do you call it? Xennial speak or whatever. I have something in Chat GPT where I tried to translate this new language kids these days are using. They literally have their own language. Language. Let me see if I can find it. It's quite interesting for a translation. Let's see. Damn. I probably should search a different word. What do you call this new generation? Let me see if ChatGPT can remember. Do you remember when I asked you to translate something into how the kids these days speak? I don't remember. Let me see if it remembers. Oh, it's researching our interactions. It says, oh, February 27th, you requested a slang translation in a modern tone, kids these days. And earlier, in February 9th, you inquired specifically about Generation Alpha language and contemporary meme speak terminology. Oh, yeah. February 9th and February 27th. Share the trend. Share that conversation. I want to see that one. February 9th and February 7th. No, that's not it. Oh, yeah. Share. Hold up. February 9th. Let me look this up. This is very interesting. I can't see the chat right now. February 9. How do you spell? Alpha. Let's type that in. Generation Alpha. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so fun to share. Check this out. Oh, I don't know if I could find. One sec. I'm reading something right now. It's got to be around there somewhere. Maybe it's this. Generation. Let me just type in alpha. Translate. Generation Alpha Gen Z. Something maybe. Anyways, I don't want to waste everybody's time. You should hear what it came up with. It's insane. All right, let me jump back in the chat. Just gonna look for my name in the chat so I don't ever. Oh yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, Independence Day. If I'm not acting normal, did they Jim Carrey me? Own me. How'd you know? Those are braids tied with pink yarn. Oh, they are? Oh, I didn't see the braids. I didn't see the little ponytails. I just saw like the front bowl cut looking. What do you call that? Bangs or whatever? I didn't have bangs, but I had bowl cut. My bad. I can see now that I'm looking. It's a tiny picture. Okay. What else we got? I've seen that time traveling movie where the moon was blown up. Yep. It's gonna come up tomorrow too. Puppet presidents, definitely. Ian is in the chat and says, "Hi man, how high do you think the dome is above us at the North Pole?" Good question. I don't know. I'm not a math person, and I haven't really taken the time to look into doing the math on how far away the dome is. But I would love to hear what other people come up with. How far away is the sun actually? Just approximately? I have no idea. I'm not really a numbers person. Not like a math. No, I don't like too much. Let's see. Daily Dose says JayDreamerZ don't get mogged by the Zoomers and Auramax to suppress them. Surpass them? Yep. No idea what you just said. Don't know what you just said. What do you call that? Meme speak? I wonder if there's something on the internet. Meme speak. I can read. Meme speak. It's weird, man. Like they've destroyed the English language. I feel. I'm nostalgic. I'm just gonna give you some. I don't even know what I'm reading right now. This is on Reddit. It says, I'm nostalgic for rustling jimmies. I don't even know what that means. I like the activated almonds. Don't know what that means. I remember losing my mind when I saw the cereal box. Yeah. Did they have like a name for that? Aside from meme speak, or is that what it's going to be called? Gersberms, my favorite Burks. Meme speak, LOL speak. Yeah, like people will say LOL. They'll speak like they're texting. Just Ermagerd instead of oh my god. Oh yes. Had fun once. It was awful. All this. Hold up, let me share my screen. You guys should be a part of this weird journey I'm on right now. Ooh. Ooh. Cause you hold on. Let me share my screen. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna Am I already sharing? I am already sharing it. Turn it on. Boom, there we go. All right. Now let's make it a little. This is fun. I love doing casual. Now check this out. This is a website. ICANN has cheeseburger. You see that? People talk like they're retarded. And then they actually start talking like that. It becomes so popular. This meme of a cat saying ICANN has cheeseburger, which I don't even know why that's a thing. Except for somebody with Down syndrome was on the internet and thought that they came up with a funny joke, and they posted it, and people thought it was like a normal person, and then they were like, oh, that's cool and that's trendy. I don't know. Okay. But something's wrong. I don't get that. Do you guys get that? Is it an inside joke? Is it a reference to something? I don't know. Am I just old? Like, it must be. I don't get it. I'm so glad I don't get it. There's a cat saying, can I has cheeseburger? Just obviously spelling things wrong, speaking all messed up English and stuff. Wow, cute. So much mystery, so deep eyes, so many beautiful. People talk like that? They actually talk like that. What's up with people posting ugly ass cat pictures too? You guys are making me not like cats anymore. Better start posting some nicer pictures of cats. Ah, yes. Yes. Instead of yes. See that? It's weird. You guys are screwing up the English language. So you know. Like, you're creating your own dialect. This is why vowels were introduced. It's from happening. My favorite Burks. Gersberms. Oh, goose. So it's trying to make you talk like somebody that has like speech impediment. My favorite burps. Burps. Kind of funny. What else was there? Was there anything else? Is there like a website I can go to? It's not just memes though. What is this? There's a news article about it? Hold on, let me see what this is. Let me share the audio. Oh, what did I click on? What happened? Not me to do that. I want the audio on. It doesn't like it, or who fucking knows what they're saying? Oh man, come on. I can't. Internet. Rad, lit, or low key fire. Lit. There used to be a band called Lit. I mean, that's, you know, I know what that is. Lit. I get it. I get it, you know. You light a fire. Instead of just saying it's fire, it's lit. I got you. Low key fire? I don't know about that one. Yeah, I need a decoder. I'm going to crash out. That's pretty widely known. Like we've been saying that forever. 6-7 is for morons. If anyone says 6-7, they're probably dumb. So I'm going to jump into judgmental time. It's judgmental hour on my channel now. That's so dumb. God, it takes way more to say 6-7 than it does to say ho. And people these days don't even say ho. They don't even know what a ho is. So why even say 6-7? Yep. Well, you know, that it came from some dumb rapper makes sense. Why would you say low key? That means just like subtly cool. You know, like instead of saying subtle, they say low key. If it's cool, it's cool. I don't know. Like they're trying too hard. They're trying way too hard to sound cool, you know? And they're like the English language is the new frontier. Like their people are going west, man. They're going way far away from home. They're leaving the English language. They're all heading west, trying to like establish new land and new property and plant their flags with made up words and stuff. Pretty soon they're all going to sound like Dr. Seuss. It is not about finding their voice. It's about their teachers and their parents not teaching them properly how to speak to one another. My son doesn't do this crap. And I'm sure he's around other kids that do. My son sounds proper. He sounds intellectual. You know, he's also a very cool kid and stuff too, but he's definitely not like that. See how they're making an excuse for this? They're destroying the English language. You're watching it go bye-bye. That's probably why the younger people don't watch my channel, actually. They probably can't understand a damn word I'm saying. They have no idea. They have to like get out Google Translator. What's he on, bro? Hold on, let me look that up. Now I have something I can look up. Give an example of how someone would say, I don't understand what this guy is talking about. It's hard to process his information. I need someone to translate for me in meme speak. Or in alpha. I'm not sure what to call it. All right, let's see what it says. So, if someone was watching my channel, a younger person, they would be thinking, I don't understand what this guy's talking about. It's hard for me to process his information. I need someone to translate for me. So in meme speak, they would say, I ain't catching a single word bro's cooking. My brain lagging for real, or FR. Someone drop a DLC translation patch ASAP. Cry face. No. Oh, hold up. I missed the first part. Blood is yapping in 4D chess. Hold on, my eyes are watering. My eyes are watering. Hold up. Where's my chat? Listen. I'm so sorry. I have not been in the chat this whole time. But this is hilarious to me. I'm literally crying right now. Hold up. So I told ChatGPT, tell me how a younger person these days basically would say, I don't understand what this guy's talking about. It's hard to process his information. I need someone to translate for me in meme speak / generation alpha. It says, blood is yapping in 4D chess, skull. I ain't catching a single word bro's cooking. My brain lagging FR. Someone drop a DLC translation patch ASAP, crybaby face. That's insane because I mean, I actually do understand what it's saying. But damn. Like, that was nice. It was nice. Okay. It does sound like jive. That's funny. From Airplane. Hold on. Let me jump back in the chat. Let me get rid of this screen sharing nonsense. Oh, that was funny. That is pretty good, right? Thinking AI is pretty good at it. Hey, what's up, bro? Let's see. What else we got? It's time. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Enjoy it. 4D chess. I know. I mean, it's amazing. Like, I'm not even getting that in depth into certain things, you know? Stop tripping. App. What else we got? Jay, I'm almost 70. I am so in sync with you. Cooper, Maxwell, Ike. Oh, you're way back in the chat. You're way back in the video. Well, when you get catch up, someone said that to me recently. Someone said all that. That's crazy. What else we got? Oh, they're talking to each other. Old man yapping. Makes sense now. Roger that. I've been partaking. Okay. I'm glad you're all enjoying getting high. What else we got here? I think it's kind of weird, actually. Whenever I see people who are drunk and they want to let everyone know they're drunk. When people are high and they want to let everyone know they're high. It's strange to me. But each their own. Let's see. I can actually hear a kid saying this. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Oh, what's DLC? So a DLC, I forgot what that stands for, but it's basically like when you're playing a video game and they add an expansion, I believe. What does DLC stand for? What does DLC? Downloadable content. Okay, cool. So it's imagine like in the movie The Matrix, you know that scene where they first teach Neo Kung Fu, and they plug him in, and he's like, "Oh, I know Kung Fu." That would be like a DLC. It's downloadable content. Usually it's a video game, and like you download an extra part, like a bonus part or an addition to the video game. It's just more information. So this is their way of saying, I need more information, or I need someone to download more information into my head, basically, kind of. Yeah, isn't that insane? This is how we talk these days. All right, what else we got? Yeah, DLC, boom. You didn't use terms when you spoke in your youth. I'm not sure if that's a question or a comment. What you're trying to say. Big whale confidence. I feel like I should hike up my pants and go sit on the porch and yell at the kids to get off my lawn. That's what I was just saying the other day. Get off my lawn, punk. How's that for DLC? What else we got? FR means for real, yes. Big whale confidence, the biggest. Very nice. Let's see, for real 100, bro. Yeah. People would tell me 5x5 in the chat. I had no idea what that meant forever. I assumed it meant everything's good, but I didn't know why. I still don't know why. Is that a Minecraft thing? Is 5x5 like the perfect amount? I don't know. I don't get it. People would say 5x5. I'm like, okay. Like high five? Like 2 high fives? It's good. I still don't understand why that means perfect. But I get it. I'm glad I know now. Get a haircut that makes your head look like broccoli. Just hang loose blood. The nurse gonna check you on the rebound on the med side. Jive talk. Okay. Yep. I have no idea. What do you feel like is the biggest omen we've had this year? What do you feel like? It's what's the biggest omen overall? Switching gears. The biggest omen this year. I don't know. It's hard for me to focus on that. I don't have a good memory when it comes to that kind of stuff. This year. What happened this year? Oh, maybe the weather. Strange weather. All the volcanoes that are blowing up. Huge earthquakes. We've had some pretty big ones already this year. I think there's something more, though. The moon stuff. I don't know. That's all I got for now. What else? What else? What else? I know, right? Somebody said I can't imagine what we'll be talking like in 15 years. I also cannot imagine. I'm not even going to understand these kids. I'm going to have one of those Star Trek things that you put in your ear, and it's like one of those translators for like every planet. Understand what the hell they're talking about. And then they'll hear me. They'll hear me speaking in their weird meme speak. You mean like Johnny 5? I need more input. Yeah, exactly. More input, Stephanie. No disassemble. It's military talk. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Oh, that little cross symbol in your icon is an interesting little research thingy. Definitely not military. Maybe something else that you're referring to. Oh, 5x5. Yeah, I never heard that when I was in the military. There's no way that's military. If it is, it's the Air Force. No way the Marine Corps would say something like that. I don't think. And for those of you who don't know, I was in the Marines. 6541 Aviation Ordnance Technician. MAUS 11, Marine Aviation Logistics Squadron 11 in Miramar, San Diego. Oh, what else? Broccoli, I didn't understand that either. Cowboy talk? Yeah. Number 5 is alive. Oh, I see the reference. Number 5 is alive. 5x5 means loud and clear in communications. We never said that. We said Lima Charlie. I don't know why anyone would say 5x5. Well, I don't know. Maybe, see, Marines speak differently. Like, let me tell you guys a story. When I went to Kuwait, right? I was out in the middle of the desert. sandbox. And I'm out there. It's hot. Okay, we got desert camis on, camouflage uniforms and stuff. Sandstorm had passed by. We were issued scarves, goggles, everything. People were calling me Dig Dug because I always wore my goggles even after the sandstorm left. Thought they were cool. Anyways, I got put in charge of these TCNs, which is third country nationalists, and I just basically had to like walk around with my M16 and make sure they didn't cause trouble. They were basically slaves working away for like pennies an hour, digging a hole, digging a trench. They were trench diggers. A lot of them were probably from India, I believe. I got so many stories. My point is, one day, as I'm standing there bored out of my mind, I just have to walk around and patrol these dudes. I'm wearing my sunglasses too, but I'm looking this way, but I'm actually like looking at them because I don't want to like stare at them and make them uncomfortable. Which was funny because sometimes they would like. Anyways, I don't want to get off track. My point is, I had to go to the bathroom bad one time, and I'm on an Air Force base, Al Jabbar Air Force Base, which was really nice, by the way, for a tent city desert setup. And I had to go to the bathroom, man. Like I'm about to leave these dudes unattended because I had to go, and I jumped onto the walkie-talkie, right, and I'm like. This is Lance Corporal Tice, requesting permission to use the head. Nothing. Nobody responded. 5 minutes later, I'm like, this is Lance Corporal Tice. I really need to use the head now. I just want to get permission to go use that real quick. And then nothing. And then pretty soon, I'm like, I'm about to go, dude. So I'm like, this is Lance Corporal Tice. I need somebody to respond. I have an emergency. I need to use the head like now. And I'm just going to go if you don't respond. And then I hear, do you mean go to the bathroom? Or whatever they said. The latrine. That's what they called it. The Air Force. They have their own language. They're like, do you mean the latrine? I'm like, yeah, yes. Okay. Can I go to the bathroom, man? Anyways, it was a whole thing. It was a language barrier deal. That was fun. A little reminiscing from yesteryear. All right, let me catch up in the chat. Commander Hector. Oh, I thought you were way younger than that. Cool. Let's see what else we got. The biggest omen is evil behavior. I tend to agree with that one too. You're super welcome. What else we got? Oh, MJM is in San Diego. Which part? I like San Diego. Well, that's not true. I like parts of San Diego. Parts of it. Some parts are real weird. And I'm not a big fan of all the streets. All the one-way streets. God, that sucks. And no parking anywhere. But I do like the beach. Or I used to like the beach. It's all polluted now. I don't like San Diego anymore. I changed my mind. I like Colorado. I'm staying here. What else we got? Be happy to be Irish. Yiddish. What's my favorite movie decode? My favorite one ever so far? I don't know. I did enjoy, there's been a few. The Monty Python one was pretty good. Oh, you know what? It's probably Stargate. Probably the Stargate one. My favorite one so far. I was in the Air Force. Take it back. I don't take it back. 10-1 means not good. Okay. George Carlin also said ugly kids should be checked in with your baggage. That's right. Shouldn't want to continue humanity if we breed with aliens. Ooh. Yeah, my brother and I grew up with George Carlin. Kaylin Dana translates to bold girl or naughty girl. Today it's often reclaimed as describe a woman with rebellious or spunky spirit. What we got? What? Charles Darwin said Irish are the worst race? He can go pound sand. What else here? Oh yeah, it is like Idiocracy, you're right. The meme speak or whatever. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, a lot of people born in 83 representing. What else we got? Anything else? I liked your Masters of the Universe video. I can't even remember that one. Oh, the Decode. Yeah, the movie Decode. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I didn't really listen to Bill Hicks. Honestly, I didn't really know who he was until the whole Alex Jones, Bill Hicks deal. You're largely Irish. Very good. Irish and Choctaw. My baby was a Chippewa. Wow, she's one of a kind. All right, cool. I'm all caught up. And I have nothing else to talk about. So I'm going to wrap things up for tonight. Let me close out my chat. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on tonight, just to casually hang out, say what's up to everybody, meet everybody in the chat and stuff. Tomorrow night, we'll be decoding the movie Independence Day. Pretty excited about that. I've got a lot more work to do. Got books to package up and send out in the morning. I got a lot of stuff happening. So I really appreciate this time with you guys. We've had some sweet laughs, and now it's time to go. So until next time, I'm JayDreamerZ saying good vibes and goodbye.